Hey there, let's talk about fatigue management. So, if your body is like a bucket, there's only so much stress that your body can handle. So, if you add lack of sleep and bad nutrition into your bucket, it gets pretty full. And then you put in a bunch of emotional stress, yeah, it gets pretty darn full to the tippy top. And then you throw in hard exercise on top of all that, your body will not be able to recover from all that. So managing all of this, and you notice all those stressors are still added into the fatigue management equation. So all that to be said, you need to make sure that you're keeping in mind all life stressors and body stressors. So all of it is kind of one bucket. But specifically for exercise, the ways that you can not mitigate fully, but aid your body in recovering from your workouts is obviously proper sleep, which is, like I said in some of my other videos, the Swiss Army knife of health, and nutrition. So you need to provide one, the building blocks, and two, the energy to be able to put those building blocks in the right places. Now, you should be keeping in mind too that your workouts should be putting your body in a spot to have something to recover from. And it's all on a kind of a wave curve. You kind of are at a normal state, and then you stress your body and you dip down, and then you recover from all that exercise back up, and you want to hit your next workout on that same body part when you're past that original state where you're overcompensated, which is what your body's great in doing. However, you got to remember that if you're doing that on multiple body parts, uh, there's several of these wave recovery patterns happening all at once in your body. So think about that, um, and get your nutrition in order and get your sleep in order, and start thinking about, am I providing enough stimulus? And if so, how am I dealing with that stimulus with my recovery? So typically it's 48 hours relative to how intense that workout is. Let's say a heavy deadlift workout. Oh man, I can remember some deadlift workouts where I didn't want to touch a bar for 6 days. It was so like soul scraping, especially